Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to all who are on the call today. I am Toni, and with me is,
Diane,
hi Diane.
can
And
you hear me?
yes, I can hear you clearly, and you're hearing me clearly as well?
Yes, I am Tony.
Okay, great. So this morning, Diane, and Diplomat Toni will be presenting to you live from beautiful Barbados to let you know all about the global wealth trade opportunity. We are inviting you to live the luxury lifestyle with us through our brands Ferry, Posh, and Ferry Mosh. So let's go, Diane.
Okay, thank you, Tony. So let's look at the benefits of your own business. Um, I think Tony, you'll handle this one.
Yes, what we'd like to let you know, most of you out there, we know that you have a job, and you might have been wondering how you can get out of it. Just like many persons, we know that about 67% of workers are thinking about quitting their jobs regularly or constantly for whatever reason, you know, and 72% of workers would rather work for themselves. That is because most persons in a job are quite frustrated. But we know that happiness is possible, and that's what we're here to share with you this morning. 74% of the wealthiest persons in the world got that way because they launched out into their own business. Today we're going to share with you one of those options, and we are hoping that it's something that you would want to become a part of.
Okay, let's look a bit at the cost of living. As you know, the cost of living is rising, you can say comfortably, every year by an average of 12%. This is what we call inflation. Whereas the average income only rises by a mere 2% every year. So this means that the comfortable living gap is growing and will only get bigger and bigger if you don't act now and put things in place to secure your future.
That's true, Diane, for sure. A lot of persons
So,
now, they're already concerned about retirement, so tell us about this.
oh yes, we know that because I'm at that age now as well. So the annual spending in retirement for a single person like myself is about $30,000 to $50,000 a year. For a couple, about $52,000 to $72,000 a year. So this means that you have to save for retirement. You're looking at something as a single person, something like between 350,000 to 850,000 a year. A couple, 375,000 to over $1 million.
That's a lot.
That's
Wow.
a lot. So are you on track to save about $1 million? I don't think most of us are.
No.
That's what you need to live on between at least $50,000 a year from age 65 to 85. What about after age 85?
That's
In Barbados, as you know, we have every month, I would say, and maybe every other week, we read about another centenarian. We
that's
have one of the highest rates of centenarians in the world. Right, Tony?
yeah, so we really need to get this message out to everyone that we know because something additional has to be done. You know, there are too many people out there who have to be doing 2 and 3 jobs even during their working life. And then we see a lot of retirees who are really in the stage of work retirement because they're working through their so-called retirement. So let's see what options they have. Global Wealth Trade offers you the option to start your own business within the recession-proof fashion industry. And let's look at why. The annual global fashion industry revenue is now standing at $1.2 trillion, Diane. You know, and
Oh,
that means that this industry is constantly moving, and we know that that would be so because everyone likes to look good. I know that there are
So,
persons who decided to look at this business and they never even used to wear jewelry. But now
true.
there are so many options associated with it. We understand why this industry will be, attractive to persons who didn't think about it before. Luxury brands that are worn by any and everyone. In 2014, they made $400 billion in revenue. Louis Vuitton alone back in 2012 did 38.9 billion and Gucci did 15.9 billion in 2011. Now that was 4 and 5 years ago. So we can imagine how that has increased since then. But not only that, we also look at combining the fashion industry with the booming online sales industry. Now why is that? On this side of the coin, the projected consumer spending online is $1.672 billion dollars, trillion dollars, I'm sorry. If you are
Yes.
serious, getting me confused, Diane, Anyway,
Zeros.
zeros, trillions and trillions of dollars. And so global wealth trade has thought up the fact that if we combine these two industries together, we'll have such a powerful weapon to go through these difficult times of inflation. So this is what we have to offer. With online sales expected to grow to more than 25% over the next 5 years, we believe that the fashion industry and the online industry will do very well together. Because nowadays, no one can do it without their smartphone. They can't do it without their smart device. I mean, even a laptop is almost passe, right? Everything is online, right? We check
Yeah.
all of our accounts, our banking, right, Diane? You do the same thing, don't
Yes.
you?
Oh, very much so. Very much so.
Right? So imagine
Mhm.
the power of combining fashion with the online sales industry. What would happen there?
Yes. So let's look at a company that has done just that. We're looking now at global web trade. It was founded in 2005 by Mr. Rami Mesgarlu in Ontario, Canada. It's an e-commerce building. It's totally debt-free, and it's a multi-million dollar direct sales corporation. Global Web Trade presently serves clients in over 150 countries with something like 50,000 luxury consultants and VIP clients. So we are all over the world.
Yes, please.
It's Canada's largest designer fashion house, and it has a manufacturing heritage dating back to the 1880s. So we're not a fly-by-night fashion house.
Lots of experience.
Yes. And our mission statement is to become the #1 fashion brand in the world, whilst at the same time providing a lifelong opportunities for entrepreneurs everywhere to build significant wealth and to create 1,000 millionaires by 2025. And we're hoping that in the Caribbean, we're talking from the Caribbean right now, at least 100 of those millionaires will be from right here.
Right. And all of this is very timely, Diane, because if we look at our business options, if someone else is looking at starting a business in the fashion industry, they have a lot to consider. We were just saying that a lot of persons are not on track to save $1 million, but it's that very $1 million that's facing them again. They have to look
Mm-hmm.
for a store location that is like brick and mortar. And from the time you think about brick and mortar, you're thinking staff,
Right.
experience, obviously location. If you don't have a good location, your business is dead from the
Very
start.
much so.
Right? You have to stock it up so that's even more money. I mean, I'm sure it's way more than this $1 million that we're seeing there. Furniture, staff with experience, website development alone is quite expensive. So we at Global Wealth Trade have an alternative for you, a much simpler and more cost-effective option. It would to work for yourself and not by yourself. You can start as low as $169. I mean, and look at the difference. You get a turnkey business with a full website, shopping cart enabled. I'm sure there are lots of persons on this call who you shop online, Amazon, wherever you shop, you understand that everything is done quickly. Click and order, and you're done. Business mentoring is available as well. So Diane and I are very happy to say that we are involved in a business where we can call on at least 4 or 5 persons at any point in time to assist us with our business. We have cutting edge technology to track our business. That is very important as well. So you can know what's happening and where your business is doing well. Full inventory. So the entire stock of products, over 1,400 products and counting, they're at your disposal. And obviously you're online, so it's worldwide sales reach. We love that. Not only that, this is the ideal partnership, Diane, because with the company taking care of everything, stock and everything that we just spoke about, including guarantees and returns. I spoke to a young man just recently who is looking at this business and he's saying, you're telling me I don't have to handle the products myself, the company will do everything? And I said, absolutely. And he was so thrilled because obviously the headache, he's been involved in business where shipments have been delayed. When the products arrive, there are problems with the products, and then to get them exchanged and all that. I mean, you know how it could be, right?
Yes.
But he's saying, this sounds like it's heaven. I said, I'm sure it is because we deal with everything down to your website maintenance. And as we will show you later, we have some really high-end products which require a certificate of authenticity, and the company provides that as well. I mean, this is a no-brainer, right, Diane? Right?
Because all
we have to do is to tell others about our new our products and just wear them, look good, and attract persons. And we're already doing that, right?
Yes.
So tell us all about the brands, Diane.
Right, okay. So we have 3 brands. The first one is Posh, which is our fashion jewelry. And we have jewelry for both women and men, and timepieces. And they range from $25 to 313 Canadian dollars. You can see some of the beautiful pieces right here in front of you. And our next line is Ferry, which is our largest line. And this has a range of products in it, from 950 Palladium, which is a very high grade of silver. We have handbags, we have purses, which are men's purses, we have timepieces, shoes, beautiful shoes, shields, optical belts, and many, many other accessories, and new products to come as we go along into the future. The final brand is what we call our Very Much Ultra Luxurious brand. And you can see some of our really ultra beautiful pieces right in front of you. We have 19K special products and bridal. We have 21K, our Prestige collection, the Exotics collection. You can see some of the handbags right there, and opulence wear. That is Very Much.
And this is where we need the certificate of authenticity in some cases, right, Diane?
Very much so.
Very top of the line stuff. No one else carries 19 and 21K gold set with precious stones, you know, so those would need those certificates, and we have them. So if you're on this call and you're looking at, you know, any sort of, there's no stress on your part. You simply become involved and the company takes care of everything. That is it. It's true. And we are attracting a lot of celebrities, Diane.
Yes, we have celebrities from all over the world. The Ferry is a favorite among many Hollywood celebrities. And we've seen celebrities wearing our lines on the red carpet as well as every day. And we have been featured on TV and other media, Emmys, Good Morning America, Fox 5, The Tonight Show, the Hallmark Channel. We are really everywhere. And one thing is we never pay celebrities endorse our products. So they wear them because they like them and they recognize the high quality level of our products.
Right, and they continue, and the celebrities continue to go after these products in such a way that, I mean, we have now been receiving media accolades, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
For example,
So
look at,
it's,
we've been featured on the Canadian Jewelers magazine. I mean, this is the authority for jewelry in Canada. And we've been featured in the Regard magazine, Viva, the Jennifer Lopez edition, Networking Times, and so on. But I'm saving the best for last because on the cover of the American Business Journal, our own CEO, Mr. Ramin Mesgalu, was featured there. I mean, and as a Canadian, that is a feat. First of all, persons don't really associate designer fashions with Canada. You know, this is what I'm hearing over and over. So this is such a feat for Mr. Mesgalu, and not just that, he was featured not once, but twice. I mean, and right on the heels of an article with Mr. Warren Buffett. I mean, everyone knows Warren Buffett, billionaire, you know, mentor, etc. So to be featured alongside Mr. Warren Buffett and to be asked to be on the cover of the American Business, you know, that really is a feat, right? And Mr. Galu has also gone on to get executive accolades, right, Diane?
Yes. As you see here, he was inducted into the Network Marketing Hall of Fame, which is a really major achievement.
Yes, please.
Yes. And he was also nominated as an Entrepreneur of the Year by Ernst & Young.
Yes.
And we also have Mr. Niles Human, who's our Executive Vice President in charge of public development. And she was featured
for beautiful products, isn't she?
Yes, yes, yes. And she was featured in Oprah's magazine, Women of Wealth. So you can imagine what a achievement that was for her.
Yeah. I mean, and it's not just that, it's so many magazines that we've been seen in ever since. I mean, in only 10 years, right? You said that this business was started back in 2005, but look how much ground we have covered so far. We're in so many magazines, so celebrities can't help but see us. And then with all the executive accolades, this company is definitely going places. So let's tell our listeners how this all works, Diane. Right? As we mentioned before, for as little as 169 Canadian dollars, you can launch your own virtual designer mall, which we call VDM. It's a website where you can make online retail sales anywhere in the world. You know that you almost don't need to say anywhere in the world because the internet is everywhere in the world. So your business is automatically global. And as a result, you can earn profits worldwide. Your store is always open. Remember when we were talking about opening your store, your brick and mortar store? Those would have opening hours, right, Diane? They open and close, but not
9 to 5, 9 to 4.
Yeah, 9 to 4, 9 to 5, some malls 9 to 9. The thing is, we do close off. But with us, the VDM is always open. So while we are asleep, someone in another time zone can be doing business and shopping at our website, looking at what we have to offer, and that really works to make our business more successful. Yeah. Another thing that people love is that products are drop shipped right to their customers all over the world. So we don't need to handle product as we mentioned before. Once we make profits, we get paid weekly. Can anyone say weekly? Do you love weekly? Right? We are moving away from being paid just once a month, which is just 12 times a year. Right now, you have a business that can offer you profits at any time of night or day. So this is really a no-brainer, people. Right? Then we take care of all the VAT, duties, customs clearance, everything done for you. Just click, order, receive. We love it. And most of all, you can advertise your product on social media. Now, Diane, is that a win-win or is it a win-win?
It's a win-win-win.
It sure is, right? So it's
Yes.
the product, the packages. You
Okay.
you can go ahead and tell them about the packages.
Okay. So you can launch your VDM today. We have for the serious business owner, we have 3 packages. Selenium, which is $699, Gold, $1,899, and Diamond, $3,599. And with Selenium, you get a total package value of over $700. So you're actually making back, or getting back more than you put in. With Gold, package value is over $1,900. Again, the same thing. And with Diamond, which is our best value package, you get over $4,600 back in package value, including what we call the $1,000 Diamond bonus, challenge bonus. So Diamond is the best value. You get the highest discount, the highest earning potential, and the most products.
And you know, Diane, we're going to tell them a little more about that later. Why? Because
Yes.
right now there is a promotion that was in effect. I remember when I first saw this business back in August of 2015, this was in effect and I was able to take advantage of this promotion. So we're hoping that everyone on this call will do the same, right? Because for this month of June only, from June 1st to July 1st, just 30 days, and we're at what? We're at the 18th. So people, you have like 12 days to get this done. All right.
17, so there.
Yeah.
17, so we have a few 13 days. We have an extra day.
I'm sorry. Yes. I'm rushing. I'm rushing the rush. Right. So if you come in as a retailer or use any of the packages, you can launch, you can be promoted to the next level, but for every 3 new personal VDMs that you launch, you will receive that free upgrade. Now, I always say Mr. Mesgalu is genius, but let's go into the savings. Let's show you how this actually works. But first, here's why it's important to go diamond. Once you do that, you introduce the culture of speed into your team. People, remember, you're working for yourself, but never by yourself. From the time you become a part of the Global Wealth Trade family, you're working with a team. So once you start, you launch your diamond business, you really are leading by example. And you can end up making money much faster. Diane mentioned that Diamond has the best discounts and the best retail profits and so on. But it is only at Diamond that you get first and second generation bonuses, which we will cover a little later.
Yeah.
Only Diamond accumulates volume on all 3 VDMs. And Diane, you know, we were holding that back as a little secret. We didn't mention to everyone that once they launch, they actually launch 3 VDMs, not just one, right? But it's only at Diamond that they all become active. So if you're on this call and you're not at Diamond yet, you know what to do. Not only that, this part is very important in terms of succession planning. Being someone who was involved in the wealth management industry for many years, I understand how important this part is to a wealthy person. Inheritance is very important to them. They are very highly organized when it comes to passing on assets to generations. And the beauty of this business is that you can pass down your second and third business center or VDM to the generations to come. Isn't that magnificent? Right?
Very, very magnificent.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so if you have launched lesser, and I mean lesser loosely, VDM, one of the lower packages, then you'll really be working at the same level for when you could be working as a diamond and having 3 VDMs working on your behalf. Why work the same for less? Diamond is a requirement for you to join the CDSC, which is a core diplomacy school of excellence, sort of management area of GWT. So hurry up and get to Diamond. Then you can save and earn lots and lots of dollars using the Diamond Rush promo. So Diane will start to go through and show you how you can save.
Okay, so for example, if you're a retailer and you upgrade to Diamond free through this Diamond Rush promo, by launching 9 Canadian VDMs at a cost of $150, you can get a wholesale profit of $1,350. If you launch 9 gold VDMs at $250 each, you get a wholesale profit of $2,250. If you launch 9 VDMs, you get $350 for each one of those, and you get a wholesale profit of $3,150. So isn't that fantastic? You can earn.
That is great.
Yeah.
We are actually saving and earning at the same time. This company is something else, right?
Yes. I like to give away money. Yes.
Yes, please. Same thing happens with Palladium, right? Once you upgrade to Diamond via the Diamond Rush promo, you save $2,900. But look at what you earn. If you launch 6 VDMs, 6 Palladium VDMs, you will earn 150 by 6 or 900 Canadian dollars. If you launch 6 gold VDMs, you would earn 1,500 Canadian dollars. And if you launch 6 diamonds, you earn 2,100 Canadian dollars while saving $2,900. My goodness, this is genius, Diane.
Very much so. And gold is even better. If you're at gold, when you say even better, you can go up to Diamond. If you launch 3 VDMs from Selenium and up, you will save $1,700. If you launch 3 Selenium VDMs, you make a wholesale profit of $450. If you launch 3 gold VDMs, you make a wholesale profit of $750. And you launch 3 diamonds, you make a wholesale profit of $1,050, and you get it to Diamond free of cost.
You understand why this is the best business on the planet.
Yeah.
Saving and earning. There's several persons on this call. I'm sure they're not even looking forward to a promotion in the near future. Far more, all of these bonuses associated with their salary, because bonuses seem to be going out of style, right? But not global wealth trade. You save and you earn all at the same time. You save, you earn, and learn at the same time. So we also have another revolutionary aspect to our business. This is like our shopping credits account, right, Diane?
Yes. It's like a layaway plan.
Right. We call it the inventory account. Everybody knows inventory means stock, but the beauty here is that we're the only company with this type of program, because there's no auto ship. If you've been involved with a company where you needed to take product every month, store it away, try to sell it, get frustrated, realize that you can't, you end up putting it in boxes and in some sort of storage closet or something like that, then you will know that, you'll be happy to know that that doesn't happen here. There are no monthly shipments. All we really have is like a monthly shopping credit system. So as you can see below, for each package, you make a particular deposit. So for Palladium and gold, you deposit 75 Canadian dollars into your account. If you came in as a retailer, by the way, you would deposit 35 Canadian dollars into your account. And diamonds, you would deposit $150 for all 3 of your VDMs, by the way, people. Don't forget that part. There are no monthly shipping fees, and you can just accumulate for your favorite pieces. We know that the occasions really bring a lot of product movement with global wealth trade. So like Father's Day, a lot of persons would have attacked their inventory account, right, Diane? Because we show the fathers in our lives some love. And this is one way that as you accumulate, you can purchase your favorite pieces whenever the time comes, birthday, wedding, whatever the occasion, but it's at your leisure. Buy and sell at your own leisure, and we as luxury consultants, we love that.
And I would add to it, we have a lot of favorite pieces that we want to buy for ourselves.
Yes, so we are accumulating happily.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, one of the first ways that we can earn money with global wealth trade is through retail profits. Simply buy and sell the products at the exclusive member price. And of course, if you're a diamond, you have a higher level of profit, so you can earn up to 67%. And here's how it works. It's so simple. Oh yeah, as a diamond, looking at this beautiful fairy emerald eye ring, if you bought that, it will cost you $227. The retail price is $363, so you make $136 instantly.
Instantly.
And that's really amazing, right?
Yeah.
Toni?
Yes, because not many persons even can make that in a day, Diane.
No, no. You can make that either online by using various social media that they have available, as we spoke about earlier, or in person. You can have home parties. You might have the products on your sale that you want to sell and so on. So you can earn that money anyway. The freedom to choose is yours.
And now we can elaborate a little bit on the wholesale profit. This would explain why there's so much saving and earnings going on during the diamond rush. That's because once you look at this program and you get as excited as Diane and I got when we first saw it, you would start to earn as soon as you share with others and they begin to launch their own virtual designer mall. So if a person launches a Selenium VDM, you would earn 150 Canadian dollars. If they launch a gold, you would earn 250 Canadian dollars. If they launched a diamond VDM, you would earn the most at 350 Canadian dollars. You see, this is win-win all the time with this company because as you share, the company rewards you. So if you left this call all excited and you decided to share, this is you, the little green person here, and you decided to share with Tim, Sam, Bob, and Amy, according to the VDM that they launch, you will earn the relevant wholesale profit. And look, for these 4 persons, 2 Selenium, 1 gold, and Amy at diamond, you just earned $900. But Diane, did I earn $900 along with earning the $136? When I
yes,
deal, right? So all of this is simultaneous, isn't it?
yes, yes, very much so.
So again, persons have their choice. It's either they want to retail or they want to launch PDMs. Either way, you'll be rewarded. I mean, this company is something else. And it gets better, doesn't it?
Or you can do both.
Yes.
Yes, you can. You can earn residual commissions globally by launching new malls all around the world. So, for example, we're here in Barbados. We could be launching malls in North America, South America, South Africa, Australia, Europe, all over the world. You can launch malls, and you can earn up to $10,000 per week, $10,000 per week, and you get paid this down to infinity. So you get percent of all team sales globally down to infinity.
Wow.
It's really fantastic.
Yes, it is. And there's even more. As we continue to share this wonderful business and grow our team, when we help our team to be successful, we earn up to a 5% check match bonus on our first generation. But here again, this is another reason why it's important to be a diamond. You also earn 2.5% on your second generation. So your first generation will be those persons that you personally encourage to launch their VDMs. And then when they duplicate that and do the same, you are able to earn up to 2.5% on the second generation. I mean, then there are people on this call they don't even know that this type of system exists, this type of appreciation for their effort. A lot of persons just sit at their jobs frustrated. They don't know where to turn next. They don't know anything about this type of appreciation. So we just love our GWT, don't we?
Yes,
In this
very much so.
example, we learned this in this example, $190 can be earned in a week. And I mean, it also depends on the size of your team. We're just using the example of these three persons here. Just love it. There's even more. We love to travel, don't we?
Oh, yeah. And so we have a travel bonus, which is quite similar. When you help your team to be successful, you can earn up to 5% corporate travel bonus on your first generation, and 2.5% on your second generation. The first generation is almost like your children, and the second generation like your grandchildren. So you can earn, once you're demo, you can earn 5% and 2.5%. Again, you get $190 weekly, and this goes into a pool. And when you're ready to travel, to assist your team all over the world, you can apply to this pool and get your travel expenses paid.
Wow.
I think that's really amazing.
I am so excited about not having to pay my way to go where I want to go, and even more excited to share this with teams all over the world and get paid to do it, have all the expenses paid. Wow. Right?
Wow.
My favorite here is Diane. When I realized that becoming a part of global wealth trade meant that I could be a shareholder with a company such as this, a debt-free company that's going places, so much experience, so much innovation. Well, I really got excited. I went different gear, all right? Because I realized that as you rise through the ranks, you can get a share of all that the company does globally. Now, you said we were in over 150 countries. I think last count it was 160, right?
160, yeah, and growing.
And growing. If you're in a job, you're just working for that company, and most likely they're located in your country. But we're talking about 150, 160 countries. Wow. So here's how this works. I mean, there's a global revenue sharing pool, and they combine 2% of package sales, 1% of IA sales, and 1% of upgrade sales. If you came in as a retailer and you took your business to Diamond or anywhere in between there, all of these sales are combined to create a monthly global revenue sharing pool. So in this example, the pool is $50,000, and according to your status, you will earn shares. Regional ambassadors will earn 1 share, and in this case that will be 1,000 Canadian dollars. National ambassadors 2 shares, 2,000 Canadian dollars, and global ambassadors 3 shares, 3,000 Canadian dollars. I mean, this is life-changing money, Diane. There's so many
Yes.
who they don't see this type of money. They're in a lot of debt. They really don't know where to turn. So in this business, as you continue to share and you become promoted, because these positions are not positions that you can buy into. So this company continually rewards you for sharing its business. And as you achieve these levels, this is what is waiting for you. But there's more, huh, Diane? I'd love to say there's more.
Not more, yeah. This is really well, exciting as well because, again, as you said, we all love to travel.
Yeah.
And so this is what we call a luxury lifestyle. If you become an ambassador in this business, you can qualify for an all-inclusive cruise. And the first one was held this year, and a lot of people went on that cruise and had a wonderful time.
I think it was 73 people, so next day it should be about 300.
Right. Triple that. Yeah. And you can also qualify for an exotic vacation if you become a regional ambassador. And apparently you have your own butler. I would love that. You can call him or her day or night and get whatever you need, of course, within reason.
Okay, true.
Luxury car. How many of us would love to drive a luxury car for 18 months? And
Wow.
you can see some of them here, BMW, Audi, Mercedes-Benz, Land Rover. I'm looking forward to reaching that level that I can get my own luxury car.
That's right.
Right.
My Audi is waiting for me and calling me.
Yes, yes, I know. And then we have our exotic car program where you can drive an exotic car for 18 months. Aston Martin, Maserati, Lamborghini. Again, that is another fantastic offer that you can get as a global ambassador.
Right. But there's something that we need to share with our audience, Diane. GWT cares. They share with us, the company shares with us as we continue to grow. But the company also looks towards those who need relief because it's committed to making a positive impact in the world by donating to many charities, causes, and disaster relief funds. And they've done that over the past 10 years. And that really warms my heart because I've always been involved in some sort of charitable organization. So I was glad that on this basis, this worldwide basis, I'd be able to do the same. GWT
Yes, that's
has
important.
given to, all sorts of causes all over the world, but for us in the Caribbean, we are especially happy to know that Haiti was helped in 2010, that Dominica got relief last year for all those floods and the hurricane damage from Hurricane Erica. So we know that we can look forward to that type of assistance if needed here in Barbados because we and the other luxury consultants in Barbados plan to be a part of a Caribbean initiative
Yeah,
to do the same thing. So we really love this aspect. It's not all luxury, it's caring as well.
sharing and giving. Yes, sharing and
Yes,
sharing.
yes,
Timing is everything. Just imagine that if you had had a chance, if you were called and said, do you want to partner with us? If Gucci had called you, Chanel, Cartier, Louis Vuitton, what would your life be like today? Can you imagine it? It's difficult to imagine, but it would be fantastic.
no,
You could achieve,
we would not be here.
yes, that's true, that's true. Now you have the opportunity to partner with Global Web Trade. We spent the last decade in building infrastructure, and now we are into our momentum phase where we are heading to the billion.
To the
And
big,
here is your chance to the billion. And here is your chance to partner with Global Web Trade and change your life.
right. And there are some persons in the Caribbean who have begun to not only change their own life, but change the lives of persons in their country and surrounding countries. Right? So this is me. I saw this, as I said, back in August of 2015. And for me, it was just a no-brainer. I didn't even know all that we spoke about today, Diane, but I just knew that being involved in other companies before and experiencing a lot of hassle, that this was home. This is where I wanted to be. So as you know, there was the Diamond Challenge back at that time, and I achieved that. So I became a diamond at the end of August, soon after I started. And I've gone on to become Barbados' first diplomat. That was done in 2016, only because I believe so much in the mission of GWT. I started because not only do I like to give, I love to travel and so on, but I really want to share this business, which is so appropriate for the time that we live in, this time of recession and hopelessness and all that. So I'm just on a mission to get this message out to all and sundry and make GWT a household name. Barbados team touched down in Toronto back in April, and we made our presence felt. So I'm looking forward to more of us going next year and to attend the Caribbean Conference, which we'll talk about a little later.
We also have another Caribbean woman, Vanessa Sukar from Haiti. And Vanessa has earned more in a month than most people in her country earn in 6 months. She's a mother of two, and imagine being able to do that.
Hmm.
And she's the first. Vanessa is the first diplomat that we have in Haiti.
And that's great because no one thinks about greatness in Haiti. So I'm glad that
Yeah.
Vanessa has been leading the charge to do that, you know?
Yes.
And here we have another thing, another mother of four. This is Venetia Charles Jones of St. Lucia. Venetia has earned up to 20 times the average monthly income in her country as a stay-at-home mom of four. And why is that fascinating? I mean, everyone knows that St. Lucia's unemployment rate is very high. So Venetia has been successful in taking St. Lucia into the top 10 of GWT's performance for several years, and she continues to do so. She has a passion for sharing this business with everyone she meets, both in her country and her island and in the surrounding islands of the Caribbean, because we all are on the same mission, share and care. So Venetia has been doing very well. She's an ambassador with Global Wealth Trade, and we are trying to emulate all that she has done down here in Barbados.
I think this month St. was number 4 last. I mean, for
Yeah,
the last, not this month, the last publication we had, it was number 4, which is really
in the world,
achieved
you know, 4 out
in
of
the world.
100 and 4 out of 160. That's great.
Yeah, fantastic actually.
Yeah.
And now we have here Regional Ambassador Sean Haynes, who's originally from Barbados, and you
Yay.
can see Sean. Yeah,
Yeah.
you see Sean has a fantastic looking check in his hand. And you heard us speaking earlier about the global revenue sharing bonus, and Sean was able to get a check in his hand at the convention of $17,759. I would
Wow.
love that check in my hand now, tell the truth. He was also awarded with the Executive Choice at that convention, and we're really proud of Sean. And you see he went there to Nigeria, and he was on a private plane, private jet, and he just been going places in global web trade.
Yes, and you know, Sean is such a big supporter of us here in the Caribbean, and of course, especially in Barbados. I was standing right there when they called his name, you know, because they thought they saved him for last, right? And that's so appropriate. And we were all so happy. The Barbados team just went crazy. So we're happy to have Sean on our side and with us. And there's one more person that we just really want you to understand his success story. Reza Mesgalu is the company's first national ambassador and the first millionaire. He's the brother of our CEO, Mr. Ramin Mesgalu. And as Diane pointed out, I mean, look at that check in his hand, right? His actual monthly earnings was 75,000 Canadian dollars. People, this is possible. And why this is important is because Reza just used to work with the government. He had a government job, which he thought was a cushy job, right? So when he first saw this, he really did not take it seriously. For 3 years, all he did was to pay his inventory account payment, and that is what really kept him and qualified him. So that's a point to note, people. Success leaves clues. Keep that inventory account paid up and you can go places. He said that it took him 3 years to finally build seriously because of his good job. He thought it was a good job. But then when he started a family, his whole life changed. He saw everything differently, and he saw that he had reasons to develop an asset which can be passed on and passed down through his generation. So he really started to take this business seriously. So now he's achieved the positions I mentioned before. You see him here with his exotic car. So he is someone who can truly attest to the fact that GWT pays, GWT cares, and GWT does what it says. So our
We
pleasure.
are, sorry.
Go ahead, Diane.
Yeah. We are with you every step. Internet-based for worldwide access. We have courses and training available in multiple languages. We have top-of-the-line customer service, and we can attest to that based on our own experiences.
True.
We have a state-of-the-art, fully automated online back office. You can keep track of your, you can keep track of your activities, of your own activities and your team's activities in real time. We have ongoing training webinars and the live webinars every day of the week. We have unlimited access to extensive training online. So you work yourself, we work for yourself, but not by yourself in DWT. But we see the importance of teamwork, and that's one of our major strengths.
Yes,
Working
teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes, very much so.
So you're on this call, and what would be your plan of action? I would say get started, launch your Diamond VDM as soon as possible. We've already shown you all of the benefits. But if you don't want to do that right away, then get back to the person who invited you to listen to this call, and you can sign up for your free VIP membership and instantly receive a 100 Canadian dollar gift certificate. You can learn how to navigate your BDM website and back office. There's no need for any prior experience like in a job. We will teach you everything that you need to know. And then we will introduce you to the next 30 days document in your back office so that you can take your business to the next level within 30 days. It is possible. You can come into this business as a retailer, launch your retailer VDM, and at the end of 30 days, the sky is the limit. It depends on your own efforts. Then we'll introduce you to your My 5 business partners, who are 5 qualified persons who you can call on at any point in time to help you with your business. Then you can start promoting your brand new VDM business. We told you about social media. You can do it by word of mouth, however you choose to. And then sign up for your 20 free VIP customers. What that would do is get you on what we refer to as the Night of the Stars. People, this company is all about recognition and celebrating victories. Whether small or large, we celebrate you. So everyone in 150 or 160 countries would know exactly what you have achieved. I mean, and that's a great feeling, right, Diane?
Oh yes, very, very great.
So, Caribbean Conference, Diane, we're going to party.
Yes, Caribbean Conference coming up in October 2016, just around the corner.
Woo!
And we're really looking forward to this. We know who soon where it's going to be located. You see details to come.
Yeah.
The fact is, it's coming up. And one of the things that we're looking forward to is our free catamaran boat party. Early bird tickets are only 75 Canadian dollars. So I hope that you will come and join us at this conference and hear all about how you can live your dreams with this amazing company. We have coming in, we have the host, we have Agnes Brooks from the Diplomat from St. Martin. We have Ambassador Bernice Charles Jones from St. Lucia that we just spoke about. And international guest speakers, we have Regional Ambassador Sean Haynes and National Ambassador Reza Mascarlo that again we spoke about earlier. And the most exciting thing is that we're going to have special guests, Mr. Ramin Masgarlo, our CEO and founder, and Mr. Maz Human, our Senior Vice President and Chief Designer. They will actually be here with us, and we can't wait for them to come to the
conference. So exciting.
Yes, very much so.
And ambassadors.
I hope you will get it.
Yes, and everyone who attains the title of ambassador will also be, they'll get a taste of the cruise lifestyle, in in some way the all-inclusive catamaran boat party. And we in the Caribbean, we love to party. So we can't wait to
Yes.
be on that cruise. Right, Diane?
Oh yeah, catamaran. That's leading up to 2017. Let me be on the real cruise.
Oh, yeah. Everyone on this call. Can't wait. Looking forward
Yeah.
to that. So you've been on this call and we have shown you that it is possible to live your dreams. So it's time to live again. Revisit all of those dreams that you would have had, for yourself and for your family, and know that there is an option out there called global wealth trade, which can certainly change your life and theirs and the persons in your own country and region. This is what we in GWT Barbados are aiming to do, even by these calls. So you can join us again on Monday morning, same time, 11 a.m., and let's share with your friends and prospects about how they can live their dreams through global wealth trade. Right, Diane?
Yeah. It's really time to live again. And this business can definitely set you on that path.
That's right. So this is it for us today. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to type them in the chat box, the question area, and we'll be happy to answer your question. Or you can raise your hand if you have something that you would like to say. Seems like we were all clear, Diane. Everyone
Yeah, it
is
seems
just
so.
revisiting their dreams, trying to figure out who can I tell about this one wonderful program today after I get off this call.
Yes, it seems so. We were loud and clear, and everyone
Loud
understood
and clear.
what to do. Yes.
Yes, please. So you can get back to the person who invited you on this call and let them know that you're ready to get started right away and become a part of our GWT Global family. So thank you for taking the time to be on the call, and from Diane and Toni in Barbados, we'd like to say good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. Have a wonderful weekend.
Okay. Yes, very much so. Okay. Bye.
So bye for now. Come back on Monday.
Join us again.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.